The vaccination rate for COVID in Africa remains low. The World Health Organization says only 1 in 6 adults are vaccinated in Africa. COVID fatigue and a reluctancy to being vaccinated are the reasons for the low vaccination numbers. Logistical issues in African countries also account for the low number. If Aspen's vaccine production facility closes down, it will exacerbate these problems.
In the short term, probably not that much, because it appears as if most of the vaccine that people's actually been taking has been coming from Europe. However, long term, I truthfully believe that the continent needs to be able to manufacture its own pharmaceuticals and vaccines. And what we saw at the original start of COVID was that the numbers coming to Africa was incredibly low. Why? Because Europe and the developed world were keeping the vaccines for themselves. If another strain of the variant develops and we need a different vaccine, unless we can gain more rapid access to it, it will be a huge problem.
Africa will be the biggest loser if its ability to produce the vaccine locally is lost. It will leave the continent scrambling once again to secure vaccines if the pandemic becomes worse.
But we understand this is mainly because of the current low uptake of vaccines, not only in South Africa but across the world. It's the vaccine efficiency. People are not coming to vaccination sites in numbers like before. Therefore, hence the countries they are reluctant to stock more vaccines because they know that and the demand is very low, the supply is high. So we believe that this decision to close down the operations as far as the production of vaccines concerned is obviously going to be a major blow for the country, for the continent. Therefore, we sympathize with them. But as government, we continue to engage with them, especially while we are on the verge of entering the fifth wave.
Aspen invested 3 billion rand to set up the vaccine production facility.
Vaccine production here in Nelson Mandela Bay is very critical in terms of assisting the continent as a whole to deal with this pandemic. And it's been very disappointing, I think, when you look at the statistics and you see how vaccination rates have declined and also where people are not going for their booster shots. And we really need to encourage people to go out there and get vaccinated so that we can get some kind of normality back.
Aspen says they do not have any plans to close down any plants. They say they have full capacities for the production of Aspenavax and that the production line will remain open for orders. Previously, this plant was used for the production of anesthetic medication. Aspen says that the plant can always be reverted back if deemed necessary. Kim Daniels, SABC News, Gqeberha.